Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Young Twan. I'm back with another video. So in this video, I'm gonna break down how I made this Nami Coop The Truth Des Right type of sample. It's a really dope sample, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I went about making it, and also showing you the drums that I added to it. So let's get straight to it. So before we go any further, I'm gonna just show y'all what the sample sounds like. So really how I went about this, I opened up Omnisphere and I picked this wing upright mono dark preset, and I went ahead and laid down these chords. Now I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm a musical genius or whatever. Those are just very basic chords. This is a basic C sharp minor chord. I feel like that's what it is. And then all I did is I just copied it and then pitched it down 5 semitones. So I literally went like this, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I pitched up the root note, the G sharp, 1 octave, and then copied it again, and then changed the B in the last mini chord right here to a C. And then I just drew in this pattern up top that I was just hearing in my head. It was just a melody I had in my head, and I just wanted to get it down. So this is what it sounds like without any effects. This melody is very simple, and what I did, I just duplicated it and then pitched it down 5 semitones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yeah, it just works very well. Then what I added is I added some guitar rig. So thank God I bounced it before, but so then I added a H910 harmonizer with this Roblox preset right here. I just kind of like that preset. It gives it like a cool texture. Then I added some reels with this good tape preset that I made. It's really nothing crazy. I just put the tape type on French, tape speed on 3.75, and then turn down the harshness, wow, flutter, and then the hiss and motor, I put it all the way down. And then I added an EQ to cut the lows out, and this is what it sounds like. Now it might sound a little different than in the final version because the guitar rig isn't working, but this is what it sounds like.
A few moments later.
Oh my days, so my camera ran out. But what I was saying, I was just showing that I had a Omnisphere wig upright. Did I show this? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I showed this. So what I think I was showing was this analog lap pad right here. I'm okay. So I used this Life is Good pad from a Loophole analog lab bank, and I just copied and pasted the same chords as in the first sound. I just took out the top melody and I just added this EQ, cutting the lows out. And yeah, it's nothing crazy. This is what it sounds like. So yeah, just an ambient pad to keep in the background and add some more depth to the sample. So next thing I did, which was actually one of the first things that I did, I copied and pasted the same notes as the wing upright preset into this Celeste orchestral, and I bounced it out together with the piano in this sound right here. So this is what it sounds like together. So that's without any effects. Now I added a halftime with the mix at 29%. Now I'm pretty sure this is a technique that Q Beats use in some of their samples. Now it might not be exactly the way they do it, but this is a way I found to achieve that sound. Is I added a halftime but I turned down the mix, so all it does, it just duplicates the melody 1 octave below, but it reduces the sound of that melody 1 octave below, which always adds like depth to your sample. So if you ever hear like Q-Beat samples and you're like, damn, like how do they get their samples to sound so full? I'm pretty sure that's one of the methods that they use. And then of course after, you gotta add an EQ to cut the low frequencies that are like just being added with the halftime and that are in excess and just sound bad. So I added an EQ to cut those low frequencies, and also I wanted to get rid of some of the highs. And then finally I added this Wave Stereo 1 imager, and I used this Pensado 3D width preset, which just really helps it make it wider and like stereoize it. And this is what it sounds like now. So yeah, very simple. Then next up, I opened up Arcade and I picked this downstream bank and I messed around with it and found this pattern that I really like. And it sounds like this. Also, that was the full sound. Then what I did, I ended up chopping it up right here. As you can see, I like rendered it out. I chopped it up right here, you know what I'm saying? To get it exactly how I wanted it to sound. Yeah, I had to manipulate it a little bit. It wasn't straight from Arcade the way I wanted it to be. But then I added a Valhalla Room, which is a reverb that I really like. I turned down the mix to around 30%, and then an EQ just to cut the low out. This is what it sounds like now. So yeah, it just makes it a bit wider. So what I did do, I rendered out this melody, the top melody, the Arcade melody, and I panned one to the right and one to the left to really give it that feeling that it's really full. And yeah, it helped to add depth to the melody. And then I added this texture from a only one percussion kit with like some textures. So yeah, I added a simple EQ, a bandpass narrow cut some of the highs and some of the lows, and then another EQ to like duck that frequency right there. All this is like a vinyl crackle with like some nature sounds, some like bird sounds chirping and stuff. It was really cool. It added a lot of like texture and like a bit of movement to the sample. It kept it moving. Then what I really added to keep like that movement feeling was this percussion loop from the same I'm pretty sure the same only one kit. So yeah, that's what it sounds like. And then I added a EQ, I'm pretty sure a bandpass narrow. Yeah, bandpass narrow, cutting some of the highs and some of the lows. So yeah, that's basically it. Right after this, I just arranged the sample as you can see right there. And then I bounced it out as a whole sample, as a full sample. And then I did something interesting that I was like, the first time I tried out, basically what I did, I copied and pasted the sample and then pitched it down 1 whole octave. I routed it to another mixer track and added some EQ to cut down the low unnecessary frequencies, and then I added this reverb, this spring reverb with this Alt Gibbs small preset. But all of this, it just helped to add like depth to the sample. I know I keep on saying like, I keep on talking about depth, but this is really like a way I was trying to achieve that specific sound. Since it's like 1 octave below with a spring reverb, it just kind of gives it that cool sound. Now I did turn the volume down by quite a lot, as you can see. I must have done it right here. Yeah, I turned it down to like, you know, like -17 or whatever decibels. You can't really hear it, but it's there. And like, you know, it's just something more that you're gonna feel. But so yeah, you guys already know the sample. Now I'm gonna show you guys how I made the drums. So yeah, I added just some tough ass drums, you know it already. So here it is.
Young Twan.
yeah, guys, that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the sample. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Run up my IG, link will be in the description. And yeah, that's basically it from me today. I appreciate the support from you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.